design at canva.com. So let's create a design, customize our size. I do 18 by 12 in inches, create your design. And because I have Canva Pro, you can resize the placemats over here. Again, same thing. And also, if your design is perfect and you're like, oh, I want it in like this size, this is the perfect place to come to, and just copy to save the other one and like resize the existing one. Hope that makes sense. So then, to save time, I already created them over here. 3 designs I made, and I'm just gonna go over my process a little bit and like how I come up with my ideas. So basically I decided, okay, I want something daisy, and I go to the elements over here, this bar here, and I typed daisy, and then there's graphics, there's photos, but we're gonna play with the elements, graphics, and from here there's so many that you can look at, and it's like endless. So kind of, eventually pick one. So I ended up with the ones that I chose. I'm pretty sure I came across it down here somewhere. But anywho, this is the element that I chose. I copied and pasted them and grouped them. So let me show you how to do that. The process, because like I don't want you to think that you have to do one by one, right? So fastest way is you copy one, place it, whether you want to go up or down, copy, and you're like, okay, this is good enough. Select, oops, this one's higher than the other. So doing that also shows you like how to align your stuff. Okay, so perfect, copy, align, copy, align, and then select them all. You can group them if you want, like this. And here, and then copy again. And this is where you can play around, like if you want your design to just like stop here. If you want daisies on the side, then you continue them on the side, but I wanted them continuously in the middle, so that's what I ended up doing. And let me show you about how I choose the background. So like I have like kind of 3 stages. I choose a color, I choose an element, and then I try to add some texture to kind of like emphasize the placemats, because you want them kind of 3D and you kind of want them 2D. So I did texture, and here you have a whole bunch of textures, and it's fun. Oh, but this doesn't go with their theme, so maybe another time. And plus, like, we want something flat, nothing like 3D like this. Okay, so where's the one I chose? I think I chose that one. Yep. So I just stretched it out. The whole thing, it became grainy. Just like that. And then you send it to the back because you want to have access to your designs, and you don't want the film or the texture on top of your elements, unless that's what you're going for, depending on what it is, right? And that was the process for this placemat. So I add color, which is the blue that I wanted, texture, and then my elements, and then just get creative with it. Secondly, this is a seamless pattern, and what I did here was just a color that I wanted and the pattern. Okay, so here you would type seamless daisy, and like again, so many cool options here. So what I did was I chose that one. I stretched it to how big I wanted it, which is the size of this paper. You can also do really tiny, right? So it depends on the scale you want. And I wanted mine huge, so that's what I did. Okay, so that's that. And okay, let me just show you one. Something completely random to see how the patterns connect. And there. I want to make sure you connect them properly. And there you have it. a seamless pattern. And you can just keep on going. I've always wanted to create one of these in Procreate on my iPad, but that's for another day. Alright, so you just keep on going. And again, it depends on the scale that you want. Like, these can be huge, right? Okay, so next I also chose this element, and that was back at Daisy. And the color I chose for the background was white, something simple. And the retro kind of vibe is what this one is. And sometimes people just want like a white paper. And I figured when I create my Etsy shop listings, I like to have 3 designs because I never know what people want. So this was just me giving variety and hit and miss sometimes. But I figured having one white can't hurt. Okay, so where is it? Pretty much it was one. Oh, that's nice too. It was one of these. I probably like was scrolling for like 5 minutes and then I found it. But as you can see, there's so many. And so it's just one element like that, and I copied and pasted it, played around. So here I have 1, 2, 3. So I did up, down, and then I did up, down, and that was my pattern for this placemat. And that's that. So then once you're pretty much done, you can change your name up here because it'll be the document saved. And then go to share. And then because, okay, I'll explain this for you. Okay, so you select all the pages you want to get print. And then I choose CMYK for printing because how to explain this? The ink and stuff, the vibrancy, CMYK like kind of dulls down the RGB colors. Like they're not gonna be as bright. So you want to make sure that like when you're designing something for someone or you're doing it for yourself, you want it to be as true as it can be and not deceiving. So I just do CMYK because that's what it's going to come out to because of the printer. And then you download your PDFs just like that. And then you get them printed at your local printer. And that's pretty much how you make paper placemats, guys. And as you saw in my video, they came out perfect and they're fun. And with any event you can have a theme. I've done one for my sister. Her baby was turning 1. She did very first birthday, and that was fun. And like you can choose the quality of paper that you want as well. And the paper that I chose was a cardstock, so like that makes the paper thicker and it's like kind of like it's the quality. It makes it feel like more rich, if that makes sense. But again, doing it this way, you can choose whichever quality paper you want for your budget. And that's why I love paper placemats, and it just adds that little bit of detail to your event. So have fun with these, play with all your elements. There's like so many themes that you can do, like Paris, like that's gonna be my next theme that I want to do for my shop on Etsy. And just have fun with it. Like, guys, it's endless. And if you don't want to do them, come visit my shop and buy some for me if you want. I also do custom placemats. So, you know, it's all about time too. So if you don't have the time, I can do it for you. But if you have the time, have fun and learn something new. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.